Hi, Twin Flame family. My name is Melanie. I'm an empath, an intuitive, and a twin flame. And I just want to bring you some messages today, clarity and guidance from the Divine Masculine Twin Flame. So let's get started. Let's start with the angel cards. Clear. God, Source, and Divine. What messages does a Divine Masculine Twin Flame have for us today? For clarity and guidance, what would he like us to know? Clarity and guidance. Before I forget, there's something really big that I'm going to be listening to today. It has to do with cryptocurrency. So if any of you are interested in cryptocurrency, investing in cryptocurrency, learning more about it, comment below, because I'm listening to this person who a long time ago, he actually predicted that Bitcoin and Ethereum were gonna like blow up and people were gonna make millions and millions of dollars, and nobody believed him, and it has. So now he has this other coin that's supposed to be just as good as Bitcoin, if not better. So if you guys are interested in this, I'm listening to something tonight, and if you post something, whatever I learn, I will reply back to you. Okay. Okay, let's see. Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open greater to love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I love that. Patience. Now is a time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. That's pretty amazing. I'm also getting the sun in here too, so I feel like the more you learn and study, it's going to heal you in some type of way. I know that when you learn a new skill, it actually increases your confidence and your self-esteem. And this angel is by the water. So I feel like it's going to heal you emotionally somehow. It's going to raise your vibration. You know, the other thing that I'm getting too is keep talking to your heart. I know that sometimes we get stuck in our mind and we overthink, but keep talking to your heart. What does it need? What does it want? And follow that, because that's where all the truth is. That's where God lives. God lives in your heart. It's where you get all the answers. And I know that there's a lot going on now with like New Earth and Gaia, Mother Earth. Gaia is the mother, which is also the feminine, which is also our heart. They're all connected. So, you know, this angel is out in nature too. So get out in nature, because that's going to heal your heart and heal your emotions as well. Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. It was so interesting. I just went and got my nails done, and when I left, I was like, oh my gosh, I need a massage. And I don't know if you guys know what they are, but there's like these big hard balls that you could order them online, and you can roll on it. So I always roll on the right and left side of my spinal cord, and all the way up, you know, the right and left side of my spinal cord that connects to my neck, and also like underneath, and it just releases everything. It is amazing. I try to do that at least once or twice a week. And once again, you know, as a divine feminine, the more you love yourself and you comfort yourself and you nurture yourself, you raise your vibration, it increases your self-love, and that's our life purpose. That is our purpose, to just keep loving yourself and making yourself feel so good. And that's what attracts the divine masculine to us as well. Okay, so I got these cards when I was in Sedona. It's the Starseed Oracle when I went to my life coach, who the one that I told you is also a twin flame. It's married to her twin flame. So let's see. God, Source, Divine. What else does a divine masculine twin flame want us to know for clarity and guidance? I'm going to shuffle down here since it's so loud when I shuffle closer. Okay. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So this reminds me of something that I've actually been wanting to tell you the other day. When I went to the Tachyon Healing Chamber in Sedona, the owner of that place also has this 4-part healing phase. It's like an MP3 where he actually has recorded these sessions. They're about an hour long each one. And it connects you back to who you really are, remembering who you really are, and helps you remove anything negative that's in all of your body. So as you know, we have our physical body, we have our etheric body, we have our mental body, we have our emotional body. There might be another one. But basically, his meditation, he takes you somewhere like beyond like Earth, beyond the galaxy, beyond like somewhere else to these, I want to say star beings that are called the Hod. I don't know how to spell that. It might be Hod. But these beings, these light beings, like in each one of these phases, heals and removes things from you and helps you activate who you are. The last one that I did, which is so crazy, the last one that I did was to activate your DNA, your whole entire DNA, and to remove any nanobots, to remove anything that has been implanted inside of you, because supposedly we only, from our full 12 strand of DNA, supposedly we only operate out of 2 of them. So that's why as twin flames, we're always trying to heal ourselves and, heal our shadow side and, get to self-love, raise our vibrations, starts activating those DNA. But in this last one that I did, I already did all 4. The last one was to activate the DNA, remove any like bots, anything negative that it was attached. And then there's this other thing in the meditation where you like do something else to bring in the light. Anyways, my visualization of the DNA was exactly what Kalina Maunar said. I don't know if you guys follow her. If not, I will link her. But she is a psychic medium, also a twin flame in Union. She actually lives in Sedona. And she gets these visions. She's actually connected to the Rose, Mother Rose. She speaks light language. She's amazing. Anyways, she says she saw a vision of people's DNA that's being activated right now. And she saw a rainbow color, and she saw the purple flame of Saint Germain. That was the same vision that I saw when I activated my DNA. I almost like choked, basically. I couldn't believe it. So I know that whatever I did it actually worked, because I wasn't sure. You buy things and you're like, oh, is it going to work? But I always like to take that leap of faith, especially, if I feel like it's going to help me and I have nothing to lose. And it's the same owner that brought in the Tachyon chamber. So I was like, okay, it has to be something. Well, I know that it works. I will link his information down below. It's $60 each one. So the whole thing is $240. I think you're supposed to do one a week. I didn't know that. I did one every day. But after that, he said that you could start number 1 and do that in a week. And then a week later, you could again do number 2, since it's 4 parts. And he said you could keep doing it. And he said eventually you want to keep doing it at least once a month, which I will do, because I feel like after what Kalina said, I know it's legit. So that's what this reminds me of. deep cellular healing. And that's what his thing is called Return to Your Truth. And he talks about the deep cellular healing. So if you are already doing something that's deep cellular, keep doing it. This is confirmation. If you're not, I'm going to link, his information below. Highly recommend doing that too. Because, what I'm seeing here is, since we have our emotional body, our physical body, look at all that healing that's taking place. And that's kind of what we want. We want all of our bodies to be healed. And that's what the Tachyon chamber does too. It heals all of your bodies. That's pretty cool. The blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration of time. And that's supposed to be what's going on right now with the new earth and the great awakening. So definitely call in. I think of I don't know exactly what the blue flame is. I know that the violet flame is Saint Germain. Let me look real quick. I want to guess and say that it's Archangel Michael, but it could be wrong. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. That's so true. That is what's going on right now. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions, and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. So it kind of reminds me of shaman, when a shaman is there to help you work through things. Also, if you're seeing a therapist, they can help you work through things. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. That is so what's happening right now. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular and DNA healing. Wow. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier, more difficult than most of us believe. So true. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. Wow, okay. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. Oh, wow, look, it even has a saying. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. So if you guys just want to close your eyes and imagine, so look at the picture. And now imagine that on your heart. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow, that was pretty powerful. And look, it has the purple flame here too. It's true, a lot of people are waking up right now and they're awakening. So definitely take time. I like to journal because I like to remember things. And then I like to be present and do guided meditations. Taking a bath really helps ground you too. I think when water is the feminine as well. So that will help ground you. And just keep praying for clarity and guidance. And there's some Bible verses that I say when I feel like I have anxiety or I don't know what my next step is, or kind of when you feel a little bit hopeless. I always say, thank you, God, for opening new doors for me. And that's in Revelations. I think it's Revelations 3:8. I also always say, God is providing a way out. God is making a way even though I don't see a way. And I thank him. I said, thank you. And then I just release it. And I always say, I'm trusting the process. And then when you do that, it activates faith. And then little doors start opening up, or you start meeting people that start saying something, or you hear something on the television, or maybe you read something. So that's what I kind of tell myself too. Called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So whatever has been coming into your path that has to do with your soul's purpose, learning about your gifts and talents. You know, us as twin flames, we're supposed to be helping people. We're supposed to be helping Mother Earth. So anything along that way that is going to help raise people's vibration and bring them peace and help them to love themselves, that's the path you could take. It could be with children, it could be with adults, it could be, you know, greenhouses, it could be anything that raises the planet's vibration, that you have a calling in your heart. Start taking the steps towards that, because that's aligned with your true life's purpose. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So harmony and balance is coming. You know, there's a lot going on in his head. So if you've been overthinking, keep connecting to your heart, because balance is coming. And be open to receive. Meditate. I like to do guided meditations, but everybody has a different way of their, you know, how you meditate. But it's just being present, being still. I'm also getting something like in the throat chakra. So maybe if you've been having a hard time communicating, it's going to come. Maybe do guided meditations for your throat chakra. Learn everything you can about the throat chakra. Okay. So let's get cards of these. Okay. All right. God, source, divine, clarity and guidance. What would the divine masculine like us to know? For clarity and guidance. And I know I always say this, but every time we love ourselves and we do something for ourselves that takes us to the next level, that raises our vibration, that makes us feel beautiful, he feels that. And that's when he starts making changes in his life as well. We are the leaders. I know sometimes we get into the habit of waiting for him, waiting for him to come, waiting for him to change. We're the ones that need to change. And I know sometimes we get frustrated. Why do I have to be the one to change? It's just part of the twin flame science. If you read that article that I linked, I linked it in my first comment and also in my summary. It explains everything with the twin flame science. So keep doing things for yourself, and that's what brings him closer to you. Keep creating a life that you love, learn new skills, follow your life's purpose, helping others, raising the planet's vibration. That's when he comes. King of Pentacles. Well, there's the wolf, which is the karmic. So I feel like, you know, he's still involved with his karmic situation. It could be person, place, thing, could be work, could be marriage, could be another person. But look who he is looking at. You. Look who makes him so happy. You. And he's wearing green. So you're what's in his heart. You make him so happy. He just lights up when it comes down to you, and you're who's in his heart. So keep working on you, keep creating a life that you love, learn your new skills, you know, all the messages that are coming in, all the activations that you're getting, you know, take time to yourself, process them, go in nature, connect to Mother Gaia. Every 60 minutes, I go within and I think about all the emotions and feelings that I have that are bringing me down, and I release it to God. I said, okay, God, Mother Gaia, I'll go out in nature, I'll hug a tree. I'm like, please take all of this away, and this is what I want. Bring me peace, bring me clarity, bring me solutions, help me with this. Thank you so much. And I believe, and I release it. Because the more you do that, the faster he's going to come. Look at that, High Priestess. Wow. You girls are doing a good job. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. Keep going within. All the answers are within you. Keep loving yourself. Keep creating a life that you love. Magical things are coming. This is amazing. 9 of Swords. Okay, you know what this reminds me of? This card. The serious energy. Do you see all the energy that's going around here? And then, you know, open to receiving, believing, balance and harmony. So I feel like some of you are overthinking. Divine Masculine is overthinking in your thoughts, okay? I recently saw something on Eldora. I don't know if you follow Eldora, but I post her on my community tab a lot. She said that overthinking has to do with trauma. So some type of trauma is causing overthinking. So if you could go back to any memories that you've ever had overthinking and go and heal and comfort that inner child. Keep talking to your heart. What do I need? What do I want? Write it down. And then visualize it. That way you attract that. And it's kind of like, okay, so our thoughts is like a garden, right? Do you want to plant good seeds, good thoughts, or do you want to plant worry, fear, overthinking? What type of garden do you want to grow? A happy, positive garden or a worry, fearful, overthinking garden, right? So it's kind of like that saying, when you start having a negative thoughts, 10 come to the party. I know that Jupiter 11:11 used to always say that. You have two negative thoughts, 10 more come to the party. So what I like to do is when I start overthinking, I just start journaling. Okay, what am I feeling? What's wrong? What do I want? And then I close my eyes and I visualize it. And if you hold that thought for 17 seconds, more positive thoughts come. So you've kind of gotten stuck in overthinking. So go back, heal the inner child, journal, visualize what you do want. And look, once you do that, look, see the angel coming in? The angel coming in is going to come, heal you, and bring you balance. All right, let's get some messages from Divine Masculine. Let's get the Mystic Moon. Clear. All right, what else would he like us to know? For clarity and guidance. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix them. Keep loving yourself. Keep doing things that you love. Forgive him. And when I say forgive him, okay, so what I do with forgiveness is whenever I get triggered by my twin, or whenever I get upset with my twin, or actually anybody, whoever upsets me or hurts me, I learned this from Jay Cuddy. I don't know if you know him, but he wrote that book, Think Like a Monk. If you haven't read it, highly recommend it. But he talked about forgiveness in there. So forgiveness isn't about the other person. Forgiveness is for you to release that emotion inside of you. Because if you hold on to it, you just get sick and it lowers your vibration. So he said something that I still do till this day. I forgive myself for, and I forgive them for. So I don't know how your twin messed up, but basically you say, I forgive him for hurting me, lying to me, getting my hopes up, ignoring me, choosing somebody else, choosing work over me, choosing other people over me. Okay? I forgive him for all of those things. Okay? I forgive myself for getting my hopes up. I forgive myself for really wanting to see him and I didn't. I forgive myself for trusting him. And when you keep saying that and you keep repeating that, you end up releasing it. Okay? And that's part of self-love. When you can forgive other people, that means that you love yourself. For some people, you don't even have to talk to them again. But for your twin, he's there forever. Okay? And always remember, he's there to trigger things in you that need to be healed. So whatever emotions he's brought out of you is something that needs to be healed. Whether it's self-worth, whether it's abandonment issues, whether it's you need to love yourself more, whether it's, any type of trauma from your past, all of your shadow work, it's there for a reason. You inspire me. You feel like home to me. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Keep working on you. Keep loving you. Keep creating a life that you love. Keep helping others. Keep raising your vibration. Learn everything about self-love. Heal your shadow work. And then that's not going to happen anymore. Because the more you heal and evolve your soul, the more you remember who you are, the more you activate your DNA, the more you keep learning and growing and being the best you can be, that's when they come. Okay? So I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for being a part of my page. And I want to wish you an amazing and blessed night.